Then the third step that we're going to look into is what we call in Chinese the Shen, which is a concept of higher consciousness in the aspect that we want to look into for Qigong, which is the meditative states, that states of not thinking, of simply being relaxed, aware of our environment. But for a lot of people, entering into that state can be very difficult at first. So there are different tools that we can use to train the mind. One of the very popular one in different form of Qigong is counting the breathing. This act of counting give a task to your mind, to your monkey mind, to the part that's always thinking. And therefore it doesn't go into a million thoughts. So as you're focusing that part of your mind on observing and just simply counting 1, inhale, exhale, 2, inhale, exhale. So this way you don't have many thoughts that are coming through your mind. Other aspect can be of simply keeping your attention on a point. Often it will be on the area that's considered the lower dantian, in the lower abdomen area, just below the navel, and just keeping your attention on that part of your body as you're breathing. And this way the mind just observe. If there's some thoughts that come, just let them go and bring back gently your attention, and just be mindful not to have too strong of a focus on that attention. If you're focusing too much, which sometimes can be the case for people that have either high blood pressure or a lot of stress, their mind is usually extremely focused. So this kind of exercise might not be necessarily the right one for you if you're in that situation. But for certain people, just keeping a gentle attention, keeping that wide open feeling can be good. Other method, which is one of the main methods that we practice in Tai Chi Qigong Shibashi, is creating an image that's associated with the movement. For example, one of the movements of the first set, which is waving the rainbow, you'll basically use your imagination to visualize a rainbow that's either between your hands, that you're following as you're moving, or that's all around you. Or the next movement, which is separating the clouds, where you imagine your hands stretching into a cloud and just pushing it on the side, and feeling also that soft, cottony white cloud being all around you and pushing on it. So you're using part of your mind to create an image that associates with the movement that you are doing. And this way, it keeps your mind busy as well. So you don't allow your mind to be taken by random thoughts, but you help it focus onto something. All this are training so that you don't go into thinking. And as you develop that, you can just simply become observant of what's going on in your body as you're doing the exercise. So to keep that state of tranquility becoming stronger and stronger and more present. And this is, I would say, the goal that we're looking for. And from that state of tranquility, a whole other world will open up. So these are different tools to help train the Shen, the meditation aspect of the exercise. But if we train them separately, we're still not doing Qigong. We're either doing physical proper posture training, which you can do in the gym to just realign your body, have a good posture. But while you do that, you can be thinking about a whole bunch of things and not necessarily pay attention to your breathing. As you do just breathing exercise, you can be sitting, well, you need a little bit of structure, but you're not necessarily training your posture to be as efficient as possible. For people who do, for example, scuba diving, they'll do a lot of exercise to develop their lung capacity, but they're not necessarily doing full body posture and or meditation at the same time. Or you can have people who do meditation training, which will not necessarily develop so much the body or the energy feeling, although at a certain level, energy perception will develop through meditation as well. But if you want to do Qigong, then you need to integrate these three components into one single exercise. And this is the part that we're going to look at now, how to integrate both the proper structure, the meditative state, so that the perception of energy will develop more and more.